Hello everyone, Hells here. They added more trials for us to get some more Soon coins. So we're going to go through all those and we're going to try with just free units and see how we do. So the first one is Attack of Antonella and the team we got built for that. Blue Mage Fina, Buffer and Healer. So Spirit and Health focus for her stuff. 13-2 Lightning, Provoker, Magic Cover. Moogle Charm for passive provoke. We did make her full evasion. And then everything else is just Spirit, Health, and Resist. Zidane, going to be one of our chainers. We gave him a lightning element weapon. Other than that, just a bunch of attack. Fran, going to be another chainer. So she has Plant Killer and attack. Reno, he's going to break for us, as well as be a chainer. So he's got some Plant Killer and some attack. And that should be all we need for this. I'm expecting the first few to be fairly easy before we get into the actual harder trials. But we'll just do everything in order as they have listed. Alright, so let's throw a break in there and everything. That should also reduce lightning. Yeah. So I'm going to buff lightning. Let's see, we can have her chain a little bit and then put up cover. Have her go non-element. I guess if he's bolting, we'll stick with bolting. We'll have them at least chain together. Okay, everything's dead. So I don't expect too much from the first few trials. Alright, so there's the first trial done, all free units. The second trial they have is the two-headed dragon. So pretty much the only changes we made is we switched to dragon killers for Fran. That's about it on that one. So this should be enough. We should one-shot this. We'll do our buffs first. Guess we'll go with bolting attacks. We'll use lightning. So reduce his lightning. And pretty much everybody's going with bolting. Yeah. Easy one turn. Which we might have been in trouble if we didn't. Alright, so there's the second trial done. For the third trial, they have us going against the Armor of Oppression. So we changed out Espers for human killers, and then we changed out Franz Killer to be a human killer. So we got Maneater on her. That's really the only changes that happened. So we'll see how we do. Alright, so we'll put up our cover. There'll be fill rate. That sounds good. So we're going to use Reno the brake turn 1. We're going to buff her up. And let's see, Zidane. Give everybody a little bit of Mirage. Alright, he did a lot more damage than I thought he would. Okay, we could have totally turn 1 that. Alright, let's heal that, cure everybody. I guess we'll just go for a second, see what happens. Yeah. Needed that to fill up. Next, I guess we'll go with bolting. Alright, third trial down. Was expecting that one to be a little bit harder, but no issue there. Trial number 4, they have us going to Great Explosion Festival. So a couple of things did change. Fina's pretty much the same, Spirit and Health. Lightning, pretty much the same. Evasion, Magic Cover. For Zidane, we gave him a Fire Element weapon. The bosses in this, we have to deal fire and ice damage, there's just no choice. So, Fire Element weapon and high attack. Fran can imbue the elements, so she's fine. We just made her killer switch over to Demon. She's got good attack. And Reno, we gave him Ice Element, seeing that Zidane has fire. So just attack and Ice Element weapon there. So let's see how well we do on this one. Okay, so going to put up Magic Cover and limit fill rate, because that is nice to have. I do all out buffs and elemental there. Let's see. Do his cooldown. See how much damage he does solo. See how easy this trial is. Okay, a lot easier than expected. Which means for Mom Bomb, we'll just have to go with this one because this is his only non-elemental one. And he didn't have quite enough. Alright, so we'll do that. We have to add ice. Okay, boss is dealt with. Now we just have to deal with the mini ads. Alright, that should take care of fire, no problem. Alright, we'll go with health regen. Although, don't really need the health. Could use mana more. So there's some mana. See, yeah, we have to reduce the element. So yeah, let's do her limit. Alright, so their elements are high enough that can't hurt it without doing the other element. Which we don't have any water damage, really. So buff that up. Try to toss a break on it, I guess. And sure, extra lightning buff. Okay, we'll hit that up. Your limit's not quite ready. There we go. We'll fill limit gauge a little bit. There we go. Let Fina give us better buffs, because we're kind of waiting for this thing to explode. Hit it with the big brakes. All dark damage there, nothing I can do. There, we can refresh her cover. I guess we'll just keep up those resists, although this should only be able to do lightning. Yeah, not a whole lot that we can do. Just guard everybody, I guess. Two turns on that. Keep lightning resist boosted. Just guard everybody. You need to... There we go. So next turn it will finally explode. So we'll do that. And make sure lightning resist is up. Hit those big brakes again. Those two will guard. And you can guard. So that should deal lightning damage. So if I brought some sort of water damage, we could have finished that a lot faster. But there's trial number 4 done, all 3 units. So next up, trial number 5 is the Rumble of Marlborough. So the team we're taking in for that: Blue Mage Fina, Buffer and Healer. So Spirit and Health focus stuff. 13 through Lightning, we're going to have her try to single tank. We'll see if this works out. So Evasion, Provoker, and Magic Cover. Decent amount of Spirit and Health. Some Dark Resist on her as well. Mobile Charm, still passive Provoke. And all statuses. Zidane, he's going to be a chainer. We can Mirage the party. So Lightning Element, because he's going to chain with Reno. Other than that, just some attack. Fran, she's going to do some damage too. Won't be an elemental chain. But we gave her attack and some plant killer. And Reno, he's going to break and chain. So we got some attack on him and some plant killer as well. Alright, let's see how they do. So for this, they're definitely not going to be able to kill the boss without doing the mechanics. So we have to kill the 2 minis to make the boss break himself, essentially. So get that up. Okay, so we've got Lightning and Peril as well. Good, good. And let's see. Fill rate for Fina sounds good as well. Give some evasion, everybody. Yeah, let's see how much damage you actually do here. Oh, quite a lot. Alright, Fran, let's hopefully you can kill this other one. I'll try non-element, I guess, so that we get a double attack in. Okay, we're good. Alright, all's well. Alright, Lightning, let's have you add into the chain as well. One enemy, one enemy, one enemy. Okay, that was much easier than expected, actually. Wasn't actually expecting them to die that fast. Alright, so there's the 5th trial done. All free units. For trial number 6, they have us going to the Torturous Trio. So we've changed out to magic damage dealers because Bloody Moon is the last wave, and we can only damage Bloody Moon with magic. So we still have Blue Mage Fiona, Healer and Buffer, Spirit and Health Focus stuff. 13-2 Lightning, Evasion Provoker, Magic Cover, Moogle Charm still for passive Provoke. OK Spirit and Health, and immune to everything, and OK Elemental Resist. Zonde is going to be one of our damage dealers. Just tossed a bunch of magic on him, and a lot of mana regen, and a little bit of mana preservation, because he likes to eat up mana big time. Chaining Partner is going to be Y'shtola, so just a bunch of magic on her. Reno is here to break. He can reduce lightning, and he can damage everything but Bloody Moon pretty much. So he's just got attack gear on. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Alright, so we're going to buff first. Lightning, we'll put up magic cover. Do up some limit fill, sounds good there. And we're just going to double for the first one here. So, Aura and Darkness. And we'll double her as well. And we'll just do Mana and Master. Alright, so we can't actually do earth damage, unfortunately. So we're going to have to do dark damage with him. We do lightning damage there though, because we do have a lightning in peril. Easy first fight. Oh, that was a big mana drain. Alright, let's throw a break in there. Get some buffs done. Let's see. Hold off a second on that. Let's just see what her limit burst does to this. Okay, limit burst was plenty. That way we save a little bit of mana. Alright, now for the moon. So let's buff up. Alright, so we can't multi. We'll just put up magic cover there. Alright, so we're going to double, do both of her cooldowns, and we're just going to double and do both of his. And we can actually chain earth with them. Okay, so we definitely need mana. So he can't really do much. So let's just see what they do chaining. More than enough. Alright, there is trial number 6 done. We're getting close to the end now. For the 7th trial, they have us doing Venomous Vines of Death. So this one might be a little bit of a challenge. So we have Blue Mage Fina, Healer and Buffer as usual. Spirit and Health Focus. 13-2 Lightning. Evade Provoker Magic Cover. Moogle Charm Passive Provoke. Full Evasion. Decent amount of Spirit and Health. And Status Resist. Zidane, he's going to Mirage the party as well as be a chaining partner. So we gave him a lightning element weapon. He's going to be chaining with Reno mainly. And Reno pretty much only does lightning. So just a bunch of attack. Your Stoller is here to add in some extra damage. There's 2 mobs. One has high defense, the other has high spirit. So I'm hoping adding her in we can speed things up. So just a bunch of magic on her. And Reno, he's going to break and he's going to chain. So just attack and some plant killer. Alright, so this first one I believe has high defense. So let's see. Get our break in there. Start buffing. Put up the good cover and some limit fill. Get up a little bit of Mirage. And seeing we did lightning and peril, might as well use lightning damage. Get that extra in there. Okay, so lightning this turn can actually add into the chain. Zidane, we're going to triple, but his last one is going to have to be Mirage for the team. So we're probably going to break up chains quite a bit. Alright, so Fina, we're going to get better buffs and some mana back. Alright, so we can cure that. That's not an issue. Being broken is a little annoying, but whatever. Refresh a little bit of elements there. Alright, so I have 2 turns on cover still. We can do her limit. Do a double bolting and a mirage. And we'll just stick with the lightning damage, because we have a nice lightning and peril going. That way we'll get a good mitigation on everybody if this doesn't die. Alright, so we'll get the other one up. Give back some mana. So we should be able to just kill this. Okay, wave 1 dealt with. 4 turns, not too bad. Now the second one, gonna be a little bit more interesting. Alright, so we'll throw out the break again. Get some elemental buffs up. Put up the good cover. Fill rate, Fina. And we'll stick with lightning damage, because why not? Alright, so I think the queen has low defense, which works very well for us. Alright, 1 jump, but lightning is full evasion, so that's not going to be an issue. We're going to cure that, and we're going to give back mana though. so we'll try to get some mana back on her. And I guess we'll do her limit for some mitigation. Alright, killed at least one ad. The other one jumped, not really an issue. I'll cure everybody and do some mana. Two turns on breaks. Cover should be fine, right? Going to have to buff though. Yeah, we'll just do up the Mirage just in case. Alright, 2 ads dealt with. Yeah, that's why we did the Mirage. Alright, so Fina will limit burst for good buffs this time. This will also help with the mana issue. Alright, let's look. We have 1 turn on cover still. What do we have for general mitigation? 2 turns on general mitigation. We're going to have Reno do his limit burst, refresh breaks. Alright, so all 3 ads are dealt with, although I think one's going to get summoned soon. Alright, we can cure that. We do some elemental buffs. Refresh magic cover. Keep fill rate on Fina. Alright, so we'll use her limit this turn. That was more damage than I expected to do, actually. Alright, so we're going to have her do her limit burst. We have our extra cast going. Because I think we're going to be able to kill it. Go with bolting chain there. So close. Alright, do charm immunity just in case. I forget exactly what this thing does. Alright, so let's do breaks again. Lightning can chain this turn. Give our Mirage up again. And I guess we'll just get your Stola set, because I don't think we're going to kill it this turn. We might be able to get it this turn. So let's do our good buffs. Lightning can add damage. Zidane's going to double bolting and Mirage everybody. Reno will go to triple bolting. And we'll just go triple lightning. That should finish it off. And there's trial number 7 done. And we're still just sticking to our free unit party. So not too bad so far. We got one more to go. For the 8th and final trial, they have us going to charge of the Chocobo Battalion. So we're still going to go with a free team. We are taking an extra unit though, but it's still going to be one of our free units. Couple of focuses: we had to make sure we had a provoker that wasn't our cover tank, and we also made sure that everybody had confusion resist. So Blue Mage Fina, healer and buffer, spirit and health focus gear. 13-2 lightning, she's just going to do magic cover. She'll add some chaining here and there, and her limit bursts for mitigations. So high wind resist, decent amount of spirit and health. Zidane is actually going to be our provoker. So he's passive provoke, that's the charm, jacket, gift, and junction. And we also made him full evasion. Aside from that, confuse resist and high dark resist. Fran is going to be our main damage dealer really. So we have high attack and a lot of bird killer. Reno is going to break and be a chaining partner. So confusion resist and just whatever attack we could get on him. And then Kuina, pretty much here to be a supporter, gonna do Mighty Guard a lot. Gear wise, some magic, just a bunch of health, defense, mana. But we also gave him Fenra because there is a Berserk. So there are some turns where we won't be able to Mirage the team with Zidane. So we'll see how this works out. Alright, first thing we're doing, buffs and elemental resist. Lightning has to put up magic cover. And then we're going to go fill rate for Fina, and that will put something on lightning as well. See, Reno, we're going to double cast. We'll do breaks and get his setup done. We're going to Mighty Guard. Zidane will do his cooldown for the Mirage. And imbue wind, why not? We're going to target the blue one first, that one heals. So buff, going with earth damage. And then have to reduce earth as well. Alright, so how much damage are we going to take here? Decent amount, but everybody lives. So we're gonna probably Mighty Guard again. Go to triple. We'll probably just do bolting and a Mirage. So leave her to do bolting. And I guess for now we'll do bolting. So we're gonna target the blue. We're going to see what we can fill up gauge-wise. Not what I was hoping for, totally. So I guess let's White Wind. That'll be a big heal and some health regen. We'll do a bigger barrier with her cooldown. I guess we'll just hit that and that should top off Lightning's limit. Oh, we might have Venus too. Alright, so Fina's gonna limit burst. That'll be better stat buffs and a heal and mana back. Lightning's going to limit burst, that's going to be mitigation. Yeah, that's not ready yet, we'll just stick to bolting for now. Alright, still going to target the blue. Might as well just go with the Mighty Guard. Alright, so we'll do wind resist first. Small heal. We can chain this turn. Alright, we're gonna go with Mira just to use this cooldown. Zidane will add in bolting though. Suppose I can do White Wind because Barry is still fine. so we're gonna Mighty Guard, get the barrier back. Magic Cover, LB Fill Rate for Fina. Probably just have her limit for mana, but we'll use up more mana first. Go back to bolting, because his cooldown's down. Although I guess we can just limit burst him, try to get that defense break back. And let's get mana back. Should be able to do a Dark Resist this time. Yeah, one turn on Wind, that's good. We did her cover, we'll do Limit Burst right after. So let's go with that. And might as well hit the SR moves, because it's going to be a setup turn, I believe, mostly. Alright, we'll just have you cast your stuff. Get that back. Alright, we'll do Wind Resist next turn. Yeah, Wind Resist and mana sounds good. We can actually chain this turn with Lightning. Alright, what do we want to do with our bonus there? Mighty Guard Berry is okay. I mean, we could just summon, actually. Go for a triple bolting. Make sure that you're triple bolting. So we'll do the summon for the Mirage, and that way we can get a better chain. Alright, so do Mighty Guard again there. Get another chain turn from you. We'll Limit Burst you. Actually, let's go with Mira. Alright, we should be good to... Actually, no, we'll do that first. That way we can fill it up. Better to fill the limit again than restore a little bit extra mana. Alright, well, let's make use of that break before we lose it. Alright, we'll just have you, Mighty. Redo our cover. Fill rate for Fina. Wind resist is more important. Get a heal in there. We'll limit burst him. Although we did get a break in there. So what really matters is that defense break for extra damage. Alright, so you're gonna limit burst. Can do some dark resist. Actually, we'll do what, dark in mana? Sounds good. Let's summon. We'll make use of that to get extra damage in. So next turn, Fina can limit burst for better mana back. Alright, so let's have you limit burst first. Add in a chain. Do double bolting for you. You still have a defense break. Alright, you have to set up anyway. So let's use that. Boost lightning damage for everybody. So do your cooldown first. So we might be able to kill the blue next turn. Alright, just Mighty Guard for you. You get the chain. I'm gonna go bolting and mirage. Go mirror for these two though. Alright, so I need wind resist. Yeah, wind and a heal sounds good. Alright, blue's done. That means no more healing. Alright, our next target is the yellow. This one does the most AE physical attacks. Alright, so we'll do some dark resist and mana. Cover LB fill rate for Fina. Do need to reduce its earth. So I'll let him cast that, I suppose. Yeah, might as well. So we'll summon first, that way we don't have to use Zidane for the Mirage this turn. Alright, so Mighty Guard. Lightning's going to Limit Burst. Fina's going to Limit Burst. So we'll do Fina first. Probably stick with bolting for this turn. Yeah. So I've got double bolting and mirage. Make sure we target the yellow. Alright, so his brakes are falling. One turn there, what do you got? So actually, let's just chain this turn. So wind and a heal. We'll do Mighty Guard. Actually, can hit him bolting, bolting, and mirage stack. That wasn't the best. Good amount of damage though. Okay, so now we'll do our dark buff with mana back. Lightning will chain. Zidane will chain. Yeah, Reno. We're gonna limit burst with him. Let's see, did we get our defense break? We did. That's what we wanted the most. And actually, we're gonna summon for the Mirage. This way we'll triple bolting. We'll change Zidane to triple bolting. Alright, so this turn we're going to Mirror, because his cooldown should be ready. Yep, so we'll go that, and that. Just try to get the better modifier on that chain. Alright, we have to do cover again. That'll be fill rate for Fina. Fina is going to limit burst this turn. Alright, we'll do Mighty Guard, get the barrier up on everybody. So, do deploy, and then just bolting, I guess. Yeah, we got 3 turns and lower defense. Alright, so barrier up. Have to do limit burst there. So just checking my options here. Alright, yeah, we'll just go with wind resist and a heal. Alright, so setup turn. Guess we can just do your limit then. Alright, so dark resist this time. And mana back. Lightning can chain. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Let's see, what's Reno get? So he's got to do his other setup. So I guess we'll just bolting this turn. Suppose we can do the summon, and that way we can triple bolting here. and that should help out. So let's summon first. Alright, so next turn, Fina should limit burst. So we get limit burst for Fina. Mighty Guard. Lightning gets one more turn to chain. We'll do what? Double bolting and Mirage. And I think we'll AT chain because his cooldown should be good to go. Oh, it's not. So actually, I guess just going bolting is better. Alright, so limit burst first. Make sure we target the yellow. Alright, next turn yellow should die. Alright, so when resist and a heal. Mighty Guard. Cover. Limit fill rate. Not wasting cooldown. 6%, it should die. Alright, make sure we're on the yellow. Okay, so the boss is going to start doing AE physical this time. Our next target is the red one. So some dark, some mana. Gonna do her limit. One turn away. I still gotta hit him with expo. Well, actually, we could just chain. We'll save the cooldown and everything. See, we could do that for the Imperil. Yeah, that'll work instead of summoning the Esper. Okay, so Berserk has started to happen. So we're gonna limit burst here. Gonna do our full setup. Oh, he's got 2 turns on that, huh? I guess he'll just limit burst this turn then. So we'll summon for the Mirage this turn, because only Lightning lost her barrier. So wind resist and a heal. See, LB fill and a heal from Lightning. That'll top her off at least. We'll Mighty Guard. And we'll do some Mirror Chaining. Alright, how bad's this gonna hurt? Livable. Alright, so let's put that back up. I guess what we'll do is a heal with Dark Resist. Lightning will probably do the same thing that she just did. Top everybody off. Oh, actually she can't. Have to put up her cover. And fill rate. Definitely 2 big things right there. Alright, so bolting. Alright, so do a Mirage and a double bolting. Make sure we're on the red. Alright, everybody's okay. That's what matters. Berserk again. So limit burst here. Limit burst for her. Probably just go with Mirror. And I guess we can summon. That way we still have a Mirage for this turn. Alright, so make sure wind resist is up. Get in our little bit of heal. Lightning will finish healing, I guess. So I'll do LB fill and a heal. I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, that's a bad chain. Alright, we can summon again for Mirage, so let's do that. Alright, so now Dark Resist, just to help out our Provoker. And a heal. Lightning gets the chain, that's good. We're going to put up Mighty Guard. Alright, I have to reset up here. So I guess we'll just have you Limit Burst then. Alright, so we just did Dark Resist, so that's going to be a Limit Burst for you. Cover and Limit Fill Rate for you. Guess let's just fire this off. Alright, might as well go with Mira. And I guess let's see if we fill the Esper. We did not. So I could go with... and we'll just recast Mighty. Should hopefully be good enough to survive. Yeah, there's Heavy Press. Yeah, we managed to live. So now Wind Resist and a heal. See, we just did your... yeah, so you're doing Limit Burst. Sticking with Mira is fine. For the moment at least. Yeah, I guess we'll just do Mighty Guard again. Alright, gonna get a little more hurt because we didn't fully heal everybody. But we can deal with that now. So Dark and a heal from you. Lightning. Gonna have her do some LB fill and a heal. We're gonna Mighty Guard. Guess we'll go with bolting. Alright, so limit burst time there. We get one more chainer or damaging turn with lightning. Might as well stick with Mira, I guess. And we'll go with a summon for the Mirage. Alright, let's limit burst first, that way we fill it up while doing damage. Alright, back to wind resist. Alright, setup turn. So we'll do a setup with him as well. Put up our cover, fill rate. So we're just going to do a cooldown for the bigger barrier, because it's pretty much all set up. So this should be dark resist and a heal. Alright, we're gonna Mighty Guard, that's for sure. Let's see, actually, Reno, what do you got unlocked here? Alright, you're ready to go. Lightning is limit bursting. So we'll do mirror chaining there. Add in bolting from him. Yeah, we'll let just make sure everybody gets topped off health-wise. Alright, one was good enough. No dark buff just means Zidane's actually going to take damage from this spell nuke. Right there. So he's going to take damage. Alright, I guess Let's see if we can fill up Limit and Esper. So yeah, we'll summon Esper as well. That way we get Mirage for the turn. No barrier on Zidane, but he shouldn't die from the nuke. Alright, so wind and a heal. Alright, yeah, actually, we'll have her top off health. That way we'll do Mighty Guard. Yeah, cooldown's not ready, we can do bolting. Okay, everybody live. That's good news. So, cover. LB fill. Or actually, is your... Alright, that's not ready yet. We'll go with bolting then. So the big question is, do we want to do... Yeah, we should probably give him a buff. Dark and a heal. So actually, let's White Wind. Because we're going to get Mirage stack anyway. Alright, so we're going to Limit Burst with you. We just did yours, so we're going to Limit Burst with you as well. We'll go Mirror Chaining. Oh, actually, you got to set up again. You have one turn on your stuff. So we can do... Yeah, I got one turn on that. So I guess we'll Mighty Guard. We'll set you up. So Limit Burst you. Limit Burst you. And then the other two can actually do damage. They might generate crystals. Alright, everybody's alive, that's all that matters. So, wind and a heal. Lightning will probably just do that and top off health for everybody. We'll summon for the Mirage. Alright, we're actually going to save that for now. We'll just stick to bolting, because I want to actually chain instead of more setup. Alright, so this time do some dark for Zidane. Mighty Guard. So just stick to bolting. Target the red dude. Alright, one or two more turns and red will be gone. Alright, so limit burst for you. Cover and fill rate there. Alright, let's do limit burst first. Alright, let's see if we can fill Esper and then use that before we're done doing damage. Doesn't look like we generated any extra orbs anyway. Alright, so now we gotta take care of the black. Once we do, we don't have to dark buff anymore. Alright, one turn we'll just chain, and then we'll do a full setup next turn. So wind resist and a heal. Limit from you. Let's go with bolting. And I suppose we can do a better barrier. Alright, so we'll do dark buff again with a heal, just so that we don't have to worry so much about Zidane. And then we'll do LB fill and a heal with you to top everybody off completely. Get our Mirage in there. Redo Mighty Guard. And this here is just going to be a setup for everybody here. And Reno. See what we can do with that. Alright, so that's mostly expected. Alright, so we're going to limit burst there. Actually going to chain fully with you. Alright, we're going to use Mirror this turn just because of his cooldown. So let's fire Fina's limit burst. Which, did we get a defense break on him? We did. That should actually help quite a bit. Alright, let's get our Mirage going. So, Wind and a heal. Probably have her. Oh no, she's gonna redo cover stuff. Never mind. But that's fine, because she's getting big mitigation with that cooldown cover. Go back to bolting. Right, that cooldown's not ready. I'm just going to redo Mighty Guard. Okay, that was quite a big hit. We're going to Mighty Guard again. So I think we're going to, yeah, we're going to limit burst with lightning. Go with bolting hits. Zidane. See, you still have wind resist, wind and be. You do. You still have down. Alright, let's just do a big heal and we'll re-raise Zidane instead of doing dark buff. Alright, so we're going to use her limit this turn. One more turn of chaining, then we gotta set up. Yeah, he's a turn off with 2 turns. Alright, let's limit first, see what happens. Alright, everybody did fully heal. So yeah, let's use your cooldown for the big barrier. Alright, so back to wind resistant and heal. We'll summon for Mirage, because really that's all that's hurting everybody else. That will top off everybody's health. And yeah, we'll just do his limit burst then. Magic, it's gonna hurt him. Ah, that worked out quite well. So Mighty Guard then. What buffs are we looking at? I have Wind for a turn. So you can limit burst. Do our cover and fill rate. We'll just chain for now. He's not really missing much. A little bit of lightning damage boost is all. Alright, so you gotta do that this turn. We're gonna put out wind resist because we really don't want to get hit with that magic wind. Do a little heal for everybody. Oh, actually, we already did yours, did we? No, we'll refresh it. Okay, so he's got mirror move ready. So we'll chain mirror for this turn. Alright, cooldown's not ready. We're just gonna regular Mighty Guard then. lesser barrier, but we refresh the magic and physical mitigation. Actually, let's just do a big heal and a re-raise on Zidane. And this way you'll just chain normally. We'll go for bolting. And bolting. And we can summon for the Mirage. I do have wind, so you'll limit burst this turn. I think you can chain one more turn. Alright, we get one more turn of chaining with you. And so we'll do Mighty Guard. So limit burst first, that way we can refill that. Make sure we're on black. Still probably a couple of turns away from killing him. Alright, so wind buff and a heal. Do our setup. Alright, so magic cover, limit fill for Fiona. So we're just going to do the big barrier. Alright, so we'll just do a heal and a re-raise. We did cover, so that means limit burst for you. Oh, actually, we'll use his cooldown. Alright, let's summon for the Mirage. Yeah, we get a couple of orbs after that. Wasn't too bad. Alright, so we're going to limit burst with you. We're going to just chain with lightning. It's a Dane. Add a little bit of chaining. We'll just Mighty Guard. And stick with bolting. And this should be the end of the Black Chocobo, which leaves us with just the boss. So limit burst first. We always do that just so that we can fill it as we're doing damage. Alright, now we just have to kill the boss. So, really, the biggest things to worry about at this point are going to be the threshold attacks. Let's see, I guess we'll just whack them and see if we fill Esper gauge. Alright, we'll summon for the Mirage. Alright, so put up cover. Some limit fill rate. How is wind resist is good. We'll put up Mighty Guard. We got one turn before we do our setup there. So what do we want to do with Fina then? Could add a dot to him. Yeah, because right there is our biggest threat. And as long as everybody can survive that, we're pretty much good. Alright, so LB Fina. Alright, so we're doing a setup. Let's see, Reno. One turn for that. But that's whatever. Suppose you can do that for that buff though. We'll call that your setup. Alright, so we'll just Mighty Guard. Alright, so make sure that we get wind resist, because we don't want lightning taking extra damage. Nobody needs a heal though, so we'll do wind and mana then. Actually, let's do Mira, because his cooldown's ready. Alright, did not quite get that ready. So we'll go bigger barrier. Alright, so let's go for big heal, and we're going to re-raise lightning now, as a just-in-case type of deal. Switch back to bolting for better damage. Alright, let's summon for the Mirage. Just make sure that she has wind resist. We got one turn on that, so we're good there. I think we have to redo magic cover though. Yep. So let's do Mighty Guard. We'll hit her limit burst now. Zidane. We'll go double bolting and Mirage. Everybody else straight up bolting. They're doing roughly 6% around. Not too bad. We have to pay attention to thresholds though. Alright, so we're going to do wind resist. And nobody needs a heal, so we'll go mana back. We just did her cover, which means she needs to limit burst. One turn of chaining. I guess we'll see what happens. That's going to be a sucky chain. Alright. That's actually good that we stopped before 70. One turn on that, we're just going to Mighty Guard. And hope all is well. Alright, so we have wind resist. We're going to give her re-raise. Alright, so we're setting up again, that's fine. So we'll go with plain Mighty Guard, I guess. Will work out. Shouldn't do 2%. So what we are going to do is we'll hit that. That way next turn she'll still have mitigation from her cooldown. Alright. Gonna guard. Going to limit burst. So the first threshold is 70%, and that's going to be a huge magic nuke. Refresh Mighty Guard. So that'll get Mirage on everybody. See, he's ready with Mira, so I guess we'll use Mira. Okay, guarding lightning, big nuke should be incoming. Yeah, so she had her cooldown mitigation plus guard and still lost half her health. So 50% is the next time we got to worry about that. So wind resist and a heal. Put up cover. Alright, so we'll summon. Get our Mirage in there. Lightning has her big mitigation from cooldown for 2 turns, so she should be fine without being full health. Alright, she's going to limit burst. Get that mitigation in there. We're going to big heal and keep re-raise on her just in case. Alright, we'll just do Mighty Guard, I guess. Esper Gauge nowhere near being full. So next turn, we should be able to trigger the next threshold. Alright, so Fina, we're going to limit burst. Actually, maybe, well, 3%. We should be able to do 3%. So Zidane. We'll bolting and Mirage. Just bolting. Yeah, and bolting. So I guess let's see what happens before adding in lightning. Alright, so we did trigger it. We're gonna have her guard. We're gonna put up the big barrier. Yeah, so without the extra mitigation, she took quite a bit more damage, but she's still alive. And that's what matters most. Alright, so she gets one turn to attack. Have her do a heal in there, because we're going to do some wind resist. And a heal with Fina. Alright, so doing your setup. Guess we'll see what happens. No Esper. Mighty Guard it is. Okay, yeah, so this turn is going to be heal re-raise turn. We're going to have to put up her cover. Let's see, he should have his mirror move. Alright, there's our summon. So 30% is going to be the next time we get nuked hard. Alright, so limit burst turn. See, lightning just did cover it. Yeah, so she's going to limit burst as well. Zidane is going to Mirage for us. Add in some bolting. So we are going to Mighty Guard. Don't think we'll do 10%. Yeah, didn't think so. Alright, so wind resist this turn. And nobody needs a heal. We'll just give back mana. We'll bolting. We'll just see how much damage we do and everything. Because we don't have... Alright, we do have the good. So let's see. Alright, we did trigger that. So let's go ahead. We're going to big barrier and guard. So 10% is going to be the last time we get the big nuke. Alright, that was not nearly the amount of damage I was expecting to take. I wonder if I could delay the turn. Alright, let's summon that. I'm just gonna guard her, just in case. Okay then. Alright, so we did not fill her limit yet. Phoenix, that is. Minor issue there. Especially because this is a setup turn. Alright, yeah. That's not ready, so I'll refresh wind resist now. And she can fill limit a little bit to help herself out. Okay. We'll limit burst now. Got delayed a turn, but that's fine. Gonna limit burst her, because we did cover last turn. Let's see, do we want to do Mira? Yeah, we'll go Mira for this turn, just to use its cooldown, only because that's more damage. Helps if I choose the same chain family. I guess. I don't think we're going to fill the Esper, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll just Mighty Guard again. Gonna take a hit, but that'll be fine. Nobody should die. Alright, so we're close to 10%. How much are we going to do? Okay. Lightning is going to guard. I'm going to put a big heal and a re-raise on Lightning. Do we have our good barrier? We do. Good barrier and a guard. So this is the last big magic nuke. Alright, so, wind resist, help lightning out, small heal. We're going to Mighty Guard. Alright, so we do have chainers. Okay, lightning. Gonna have her add some to the chain and then toss a heal in there to help out. Alright. I think we can kill it next turn. As long as we don't have to reset up Fran. Okay, yeah. We gotta turn the chain. Should be able to pull it off. So let's do our limit burst one more last time. We'll get the no more than 3 items done. No problem. I'm not going to try to time a Esper kill. Just in case. We should be able to do the 3%, but just in case. We'll get the Esper summons so we fill the gauge a little bit. Okay, we did get it. So it was a bit of a long fight, but considering that we avoided using any hard trial gear, avoided 5-star TMs, they only had their own TM or Super Trust, everything else was just low level gear, and all the units were free. Not too bad overall. I mean, obviously, if we took a friend borrow instead of Fran or something, we could have done it a lot faster. But there's all the trials done for the Soon Coins round 2. All done with free units and lesser gear. So that would be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed.